Okay. So it's gonna be a really short live right now, and it's a little bit left field because I wasn't expecting to do this. I was expecting to get jumping into real fight, but I brought back some of the cool technology that I had. Some of it was from a long time ago. It was the PlayStation, one of the coolest PlayStations you could get, and the other one is a really cool gift that I got from my next door neighbor. It came with its own remote that didn't work, but guess what? Guess what? If you go to Micro Center, you can get yourself one of these universal standard or whatever remotes from there. And at least last time when I tried it, it worked. So let's see if it does still work, and we'll go through some of the cool things that came in, some of the cool games that I got this cool console with. So first of all, it's a PlayStation 3, and I guess you can stick the remotes in there. I don't know if it's the left or the right. We'll stick it in the left first, see if that works. If not, we'll stick it in the right. We've got the cable here that will go into the monitor on the side here. Let's grab that monitor, stick it on the side. A serious size difference between that and one of the older consoles. Look at this. This was the old mini PlayStation 2. Look how small it is compared to the PlayStation 3. The PlayStation 5 is even bigger. PlayStation 4 is also bigger than this thing, but basically they just kept getting larger and larger. Back in the day, the GameCube was pretty small and PlayStation was pretty small. The only big ones were the Xboxes, but now things have changed. Technology changes all the time. Let's turn on the monitor here real quick. And let's turn on the PlayStation, but before we do, we need to plug it in because things tend to work better with electricity running through them. For some reason, I don't know why. We'll just have to figure that one out. Wow, this is a short cable for the power there on the PlayStation. So the PlayStation is going to have to be a little bit set to the side there. We won't be using this one, although it still runs. I'm having similar issues as I did before with the other one, which is the old PlayStation had remote controls like this, and the ones that I had for that, amazingly, since those things are almost indestructible, broke. So maybe I just had one that was defective from the factory, which again, highly uncommon with Sony. But guess what? It's that ladybug effect. For some reason, I got it, so someone else didn't have to. I got the faulty one, so someone else didn't have to. Let's hit this button a few times to go to HDMI, and then press plus, and that's how you get the signal in there. Currently, there is no signal because the thing is not on. So we'll press the on button on. All I did was press this button over here that you'll see right here. I pressed that button and it turned on. That's all I did there. And look, lo and behold, the thing turns on over there. So that's cool. At least we know that the screen works with everything. It works with the Raspberry Pi consoles. It works with the, why is it aiming the wrong way stuff over there? Okay. Good stuff. So anyway, we've got a bunch of video games. Today, I really wanted to wear my ID Tech Camps shirt, but I forgot to put it on. It's also a little bit, I don't remember if it's warm enough for the climate right now. Us lizard people require a little bit more warmth than others. Anyway, there's a interesting thing going on here in the front. It says system was not turned off properly last time it was used. The file system on the system storage may be corrupted. Oh, that's great. Great news. The system will restart. Check the file system and restore it if corrupted. If the file system is corrupted, it may take 2 to 3 hours to complete. What the? Okay, I don't. Why was it turned off abruptly? I don't know. Anyway, it was apparently. So, what can we do? We can press enter, start. We can press OK, start, enter, anything. Okay. Well, that'll be interesting. We can press. There's a button over here. And this button here takes the CD out. Look at that, CD out. I was planning to play this cool game here. There's a bunch of really cool games. For once, Need for Speed was always one of my favorite games ever, and it's so cool because my friend gave the console with this game, and I love this game. Need for Speed. This is Need for Speed D Shift. Anyway, awesome game. I've got one video here on the channel where my daughter and I played that together, which is really cool. There are a bunch of games in here. I'm going to go through them real quick while we, I don't know. This thing is not giving me any buttons in here. Do anything? No. What if I switch? I'm going to switch that thing again. I put that thing on the left, so we're going to put it on the right and see if that makes any difference. Stuck it in the right side. Will this be the right side of history that picks up the remote control? No. No. If you press the button once on there, does that do anything? Maybe it just restarts it. I don't know. All I did is press that thing that has one dash turn on and off the machine button, and I'm going to press it again. See what happens there. I move the controller to the other side. Let's go through the games that I got here that are probably really awesome. So we're going to start with we're going to go from basically bottoms up. We're going to go bottoms up. I'm going to start with the one at the very bottom. Unreal Tournament. And at ID Tech camps, I was teaching Unreal Tournament game engine and stuff to create basic video games and stuff. But again, this is really quite, what do you call it? Quite unkid friendly. So we're probably not going to play this one here. But lots of fans of that game. There's also Metal Gear Solid. Pretty cool too. But again, I'm probably not going to play that game again. Most of these games that I'm going to talk about are games that are all about killing things. For instance, Killzone. I guess that's probably a shoot everybody in the head kind of game. Oh look, there's Skillzone 2 and Killzone 3. And then there's Resistant Fall of Man. So I don't know if this is good or not. I have no idea what this game is about, so we may or may not check that out. See if it's good or not. There is Quake Wars. I know this is similar to the very first one that we talked about. Also super violent, so we probably won't get in there. Dead Space, that probably sounds violent, but I'm not sure, so we may or may not take a look at that one. And then Lost Planet sounds pretty cool. We'll see if that's any good. Again, those things go in the maybe pile. There is Grand Theft Auto. Now, this is one of those games where it's kind of like I'm conflicted with this one because you could do some cool stuff in here that is not that violent. And so maybe if you use this properly in different ways other than what the gameplay requires, it could still be educational in some ways. It's not just about hiding in a corner with a machine gun and shooting people and picking people off as they come through. So that's why some of the games are going to be like maybe, and some of them are not. God of War, this is probably pretty cool. Look, it's got that sign in there. We did a live stream earlier where we were talking about and stuff. Skyrim maybe going in the maybe pile. I don't know how violent that is, so we'll check it out. Valkyria. Also, I don't know how violent this is. It could be good. It could be bad. I don't know. Maybe it's like Final Fantasy. The graphics, it's hard to judge by the cover. And then this thing here. I started this off. I think I'm probably gonna play this. Little Big Planet seems to be pretty cool. So anyway, one of the first episodes where I tried to do stuff was with that. It looks like it's detected the remote control now, so that's a plus. That's a plus right there. So anyway, those are the games that we have access to. And again, as I said before, this is Need for Speed D Shift. Definitely going to be playing this one. Had my daughter play it, and she seemed to like it too. And this one for sure. The others are sort of in the maybe pile. But what I wanted to say is that there is one Call of Duty. And one of the things that I had a bit of a rant about was that here in ID Tech camps in California, here in Irvine, this was one of the main games the kids got to play during their spare time. And of course, it's one of the most violent games out there. And the whole purpose of this game is to basically shoot people in the head or shoot people and kill them. And you get points for killing people. You get points for being sneaky and hiding in the corner with your weapons and then picking them off one by one. But anyway, this is the difference between basically working at ID Tech camps here in California compared to when I went over and I was working in Florida. In Florida, they had no such games for the kids to play during their downtime. In fact, it was all about having fun outside and sports and all the good stuff. Not saying that here in Irvine we didn't have fun times playing sports. We did get to play a lot of fun soccer and stuff. But I'm just saying, do you really want the school to be doing this with your kids in their downtime when they could be doing something fun like Need for Speed, for instance? Right? I mean, anyway, that's my rant there for ID Tech camps. I was not too happy about that, but you know, I did partake, and I guess like most people back in the day, I found it to be fun for like 5 minutes, and then I got pretty bored of killing people. But anyway, that's my rant there. Let's see if this works. Let's stick a nice video game in and see what it's all about. We did, as I said before, try Need for Speed, and that worked. Let's take a look at some of the ones that we may play, and then basically knock them off the list if we decide not to play them. Let's see what this is all about. Resistance, Fall of Man. See what that's like. I'm gonna stick it in there. Again, I pushed the controller to the right, so maybe that picks it up as number 1, number 2. I don't know. It seemed to have an image earlier. You can check it out yourselves. Go back in the video and see. I think it picked it up as 1. Again, not used to how any of this stuff works, so I'm just going to press the X button, which tends to bring you to things. Okay, Resistance of Fall of Man. Okay, I'm gonna guess. Again, don't particularly want to judge this game by its cover or book by its cover, but it looks, there's a skull on there, so who knows. Let's see if there's any audio that we can hear. The audio is up to 26, blah, blah, blah. But okay, we won't be able to hear any audio because the PlayStation there is disconnected. The wires for the audio are disconnected, so. Oh, what? I guess you can hear something. Anyway, Resistance, Fall of Man. Let's see what this is about. Maybe it's just an RPG. Maybe it's not all about killing people. We'll see. If it's all about killing people, I most likely will just put it in the no thank you pile. Okay, is it loading? Is it not loading? Over there, it says something about the remote, but earlier it was picking up signals, so. Okay, that's not the button you want to press. Again, this is me using something that is not really supposed to be used for this, with this, and just trying to do stuff. So campaign, X, new game. We're going to try easy because invert Y, on, off. I don't know what that's all about. Sometimes in video games, you have to invert commands in order to be able to get your brain around stuff. We see that all the time in sometimes when I fly drones and stuff. Oh, go. No. No, it's not another virus. So ominous. It's always about the Russians and the Chinese and all the video games, and then you wonder why all the hatred keeps going. Oh, they're gonna take out Italy. Oh no, they've taken out Italy. France. Now it's Britain. Chimera. Chimera. A lot of people call it chimera. It's not. CH is pronounced K. In this case, chimera. I think they recently had a E-Flight. The Chimera came out. Is one of the latest drones that you can get. Okay, I'm gonna try to skip this if there's a way. Not really that interested in the story, am I? But it looks like there's gonna be people. He's picking up a knife. It's gonna be about killing people. Maybe I'm wrong. It's gonna be about killing people. I think it's gonna be about killing people. Oh, that's a cool ship though. Are those ospreys? Those may be ospreys. Those are ospreys. That's cool. We can stay here and watch ospreys. Those are cool. Very cool. The animation is wrong. It's not that easy to start up the ospreys don't go easily. They don't transition that way into the different flight modes. That was too smooth of a transition. I'm ruining the Hollywood Disney magic for you by telling you the difference between. Can we skip this thing? Oh, the Americans! The Americans! They plummeted into Russia. Those Americans! All right, let's see. Is this going to be like a puzzle? Like you have to go around and find things and give things to people and then save the people? Or is this going to be just shoot everybody dead? If it's shoot everybody dead, I'm going to have to just check out the next game. Let's see what the next game might be. We could check out Lost Planet 2 next. I don't have Lost Planet 1, so I don't know if... Do you have to play Lost Planet 1 in order to understand what Lost Planet 2 is about? I don't know. Dead Space. Start button. It worked. Oh, surprise, surprise. The first thing they do is they destroy one of my favorite vehicles, the Osprey. Don't do that. What a waste of an awesome machine. Oh, I'm holding a gun. It's not looking good. I'm holding a gun. Oh, and you can shoot things. Okay, well. Oh, wait. What are those? Are those people? No, they're zombie galactic things. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is too bloody already. I guess you can aim. So the graphics are fantastic in this thing. I can't say anything about that. The graphics are fantastic. Very realistic. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're done. We're done. It's all about shooting zombies. Okay, let's get out of here. Um, save and quit. So save and quit. We're done. They have all these amazing graphic games, but they're all about killing stuff. If I press this button. Wait, if I press that button, I don't know. I'm just trying different things. Okay, so this probably is gonna go in the not gonna play pile. Again, as I said before, there's all a bunch of video games that I know for sure. Like Quake Wars for sure, Call of Duty for sure. It's all about killing stuff. This is a little better. At least you're not killing people. You're killing zombies. Killing zombies is a little better than killing people at the very least. But, you know, if we ever want to make peace with the Galactics, and we can't keep killing them. Can't keep killing the Galactics and the zombies. So, as I said before, what was I going to try? I was going to try Lost Planet 2. Let's see what Lost Planet 2 is about. Capcom is a pretty good company. Let's see what it does in there. And then, if that's all about killing things, we could try Valkyria, Skyrim, Dead Space, Grand Theft Auto. As I said before, it's kind of like somewhere in between because there's some things in there. Like I heard that you're supposed to be able to fly a drone in there, so that's kind of cool. So you got advanced graphics and flying drones. So if that's true, you can use vehicles in there. You might be able to learn how to drive and stuff. That'd be pretty fun in there. Little Planet seems to be pretty kid-friendly-ish. God of War, it's gonna be one of those that's got like mixed feelings. There's still too much killage going on in there. The graphics look great in this too. What is this? In order to play Lost Planet 2 game, data must be installed. Install to your PlayStation 3 system hard disk drive. Start installation now? Yes. Oh, let's see how fast this goes. Let's see how fast this goes. Not bad. It's already 90%. It's running loops around my Microsoft Surface Pro 7. Oh, come on! Look at that little runner there. He's one of the heroes of the Puniverse too, like me. It's exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think it's fun for ID Tech camps and other places to let your kids play the most violent games out there during their downtime, or do you think schools should have things like, I don't know, Need for Speed is pretty cool. Need for Speed. I'm gonna say that Need for Speed is not as kid unfriendly as Call of Duty, Duke Nukem. I don't know. Killzone, Call of Duty. What's the other one? Killzone 2. Metal Gear Solid. Again, and it's another one about sneaking up on people and shooting them and knifing them to death. But it's popular. It's popular. They made so many different sequels of it. They made one sequel after another sequel after another sequel. Not to be confused with that cool stuff that Eli, the computer guy, does. He teaches my sequel. It has nothing to do with that. Silicon Dojo. It's Silicon Dojo. Silicon Dojo. Put your money in Silicon Dojo. That is better use of your time than buying deathly games. Deathly games. I don't know. I'm interested in finding out about Skyrim and a bunch of the other ones. Hopefully they're not as detrimental to your brain. You might get syphilitic in your brain by playing some of these games, and then forget reality and go out and grab a gun. In the what do you call it? The dark market, black market. You might get yourself a gun from the black market. Start shooting out the place. You never know. You never know. You may or you may not. Oh my gosh. So anyway, this is taking a long time. Longer than I thought. I keep seeing that the hero of the universe keeps running across the screen. Oh, there was one person watching and they disappeared because they were like, oh my gosh, it's taking so long to load this one thing. This one file is being loaded. It's been loaded. It's being loaded. I have a good time now. I've got a couple of minutes to clean out all the discs. My PlayStation 3 has been collecting dust in the garage for a long time, but I thought I'd just bring it out because why not? Why not? It's an awesome thing. It's an awesome tool. Let's make sure that all the CDs are cleaned well so that the console can play them. And play them, it shall. It shall. So, wow. Still nothing. Still nothing. Anyway, we don't have a whole lot of time. So while this happens, I can clean out all the other ones just in case they're mildly kid-friendly and we may be able to play them on the off chance that they are mildly kid-friendly. They're still in the sort of... See, the thing with the God of War is a little bit like Aladdin. I don't know if you guys remember Aladdin on the Nintendo. I think it was Aladdin on the Nintendo. It wasn't really about killing things. It was about trying to go through a course, jumping on things, climbing on things, gliding through the air on a magic carpet. And occasionally you would throw a thing at one of the guards and the guards would fall over or something. But nobody died. Nobody died in that. Nobody died there. Remember that Kevin Sorbo had a video game that was pretty fun about Hercules. That was another fun game. I think that was still quite kid friendly. Can't remember what console it was for. That Kevin Sorbo Hercules. Yeah, Anywho, what do you guys think about the difference in education between California and Florida? In Florida, the kids might play some, I don't know, maybe some math game, some constructive game during their downtime. But here in California, they let them play Call of Duty. And they weren't even that old. It's not like we're talking about kids, 16, 17-year-olds. We're talking young kids at ID Tech camps. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? I mean, this thing is going to take another... Is it going to take another 2 hours to install? I'm starting to feel like it's like a Surface Pro 7 when it does one of its updates. It's starting to feel like one of those things. I don't know. We're about halfway through, and the hero of the universe keeps running across the screen there. I may have to cut it short. I mean, have we got all day? 53%. So we're about just over half. Just over half. It went to 54. It's probably bad if I just pull the CD out, right? It's probably bad if I just pull the CD out, isn't it? It's going to corrupt something. Should I do it? Should I do it anyway? Oh gosh, I did not think this was going to take this long. 59, so we're 60? 60? Maybe we'll just pull it out when it gets to 69, because the prop. Did you vote on prop 69 yet? We'll just wait until it gets to 69 just for the fun, the kicks of it, and I'll pull out the CD. And I will pull out the CD, the CD, the CD. 64, 65. Is it going faster? No, it's not. It's just so slow. So by this time, any of the Raspberry Pi stuff would have loaded. Hey, we made it to 69. Yay! 70. Oh, that was fast. It went from 69 to 70 pretty fast. Okay, maybe we can wait. If it picks up speed, like a chung choi, if it picks up speed like chung choi, maybe we can wait until the end. 73. I had a half mind of just pulling it out. 75. Isn't that cute little runner? So cute, just running across the screen. There's a lot of interesting looking characters in the back there. Galactics from all different planets. We should try to make peace. We should try to make peace with the Galactics. It's not nice to call them aliens. They don't like it. They just don't. I'm an alien. I'm an evil alien. I'm an Italian who is now a citizen. So now technically I'm not an Italian anymore. I'm an American. Remember when I could say, I'm an American, I got rights. By the time I became an American, most of my rights are just like lefts. Most of my rights became lefts. Like, if only I had dived into FPV and drones earlier, that would have been better. But now, most of the things that I care about are about to go away forever. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. As I was saying before, all the cool things, remember, like we used to watch stuff like Back to the Futures, and they said that by the 2000s, which is now already 2022, right? But by the 2000s, we'd have flying cars. Do you know why we don't have them? Excessive regulation, of course, and it's happening already. If you guys know about the e-hang, there's a bunch of companies out there. In Dubai and Asia, they already have flying cars over there. Will we see them in America? Probably not until 2040, 2050. And you can thank the people. You can thank the people at the top, that we're becoming like Europe. Part of the reason why most people leave Italy and Europe and come to America, just like my dad did, was less regulation and the ability to create new things, to shoot for the stars and innovate. Well, we can say that now we are nearing becoming Europe, and so innovation, if you want real innovation, you're going to have to move to Asia, you're going to have to move to, and I always say everybody looks at Russia, China. You should be looking at, I said it more than once, you guys should be looking at Dubai. Dubai is going to have flying cars and all bunch of other things that are technologically advanced before us. It used to be Japan. Japan used to be ahead of everything. But even Japan is going to have flying cars before we do. Just saying. Lost Planet. I hope this was worth it. If it's all about killing stuff, I'm gonna throw a tantrum. It probably is because I can see a big machine gun right there. A humongous Uzi. Maybe it was inspired by the Boring Company and their flamethrower. Oh God, oh God. Quick match, connection. You can't go up to the quick match. It says you must create something. Connection type, blah, blah, blah. Create. I don't know, I've never played this before. Is this the only character I can be? I want to play on easy. I'm not getting a lot of options. Novice. Begin the mission? Sure. Let's go. Let's go. It was awesome. I keep saying let's go Brandy. It's because Let's Go Brandy. Brandy is one of my favorite musicians out there, vocalists, if you will. And she was finally on the radio again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's gonna be about shooting galactics. It's gonna be about. Oh, somebody got shot. Stay with me! Stay with me! Why did you go onto a foreign planet and got shot? No! Roar! The only good thing I can say is that there was no blood splatter. The other one was even worse. The other game was even worse because we could see blood splatters everywhere. The blood was just splattered all over the buildings and the floor and everything. And all they could think about was shooting their enemies. They didn't know if they were enemies or not. Oh no. Now the enemy of my enemy is my best friend. We're going to shoot the Galactic. Take out the Galactic. But maybe the Galactic came out because it heard all the shooting. It wasn't going to come out to do anything. Maybe it was just living its best life. It was living its American dream. But it heard all the bombs and it came out and it says, hey, stop destroying my land. And decided to go all native on them. And now they came out with the mechas. Must destroy the Galactics at all costs. Okay. It's not that the Galactics were there just going about their business and somebody was making too much noise. The Galactics are Karens. Quickly. You must destroy all the Galactics. Ah, poor Galactic bit the dust. No! Everybody died. Everybody died. Everybody died. Okay, I'm going to stop this right now. Let's see what the gameplay is about. And next time, what we're going to do is we're going to come back here and we're going to test out some of the other games. Possibly Grand Theft Auto, but I kind of know that I want to try that anyway. We've got Skyrim. We've got Valkyria. Valkyria. I don't know. Dead Space. And God of War. We're going to see what we're going to try the next time. In the next episode of Who's the Douche. In the next episode of Who's the Douche. Gonna figure it out. Wait. I hope he didn't say a... Did he say a bad word? I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay, so yeah. You can see closer, you can see further away, you can turn around. Let me guess. Oh, you can shoot. You can shoot things. Yay. It's all about shooting. Okay. I'm sorry I wasted your time, guys. I'm sorry I wasted your time. It's about shooting things. Anyway, Anyway, again, guys, thank you so much for watching and taking part in all this cool stuff. And before we leave, I'm going to say thank you to all the cool channels back there that inspire this channel. I am not afraid to tell you guys that a lot of the cool stuff that you see on this channel was inspired by the cool things that you see over there. I'm not going to take credit for other people's work. So anyway, I'm going to say thank you to Sheng Mei. I'm going to say thank you to Excellent. I'm going to say thank you to Didomi. So I'm going to say thank you to Cloud Farm. And hopefully that I Need Doll should be coming in by DHL by the 12th-ish. We'll see. We'll see. Somewhere around there. But until then, guys, thanks for watching this episode of Mark Reviews. Try some old PlayStation stuff. And the graphics were pretty good back then. Again, the best graphics that I ever saw were like PlayStation 2, because that's the only thing, that's the only console that I went to. I had PlayStation 1 and some of the previous stuff, basic GameCube, and the Wii and stuff like that. But all the graphics on that stuff is just very, very retro and old style stuff. So this kind of stuff here is just way, way cooler. But again, a lot of this stuff is way, way, way on the violent side. So we're probably not going to go into any of that stuff because it's just not my favorite thing. Not my favorite thing. And yeah, we could maybe play some of the retro. I think the PS3 is retro compatible with Tekken and other stuff like that. We'll see. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys what we have here. And I will see you all tomorrow in real fights and other things. So take care, guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, I'll see you. Take care, guys.